Okay. There's a differences between freedom of speech and freedom of association. Freedom of speech is when you have the right to say whatever you want to say, but there is consequences. For example, there's certain word on YouTube that you cannot say because because your video can be demonetized and your YouTube channel can be demonetized. Freedom of association, you have the right to associate yourself with whoever you want to, and you have the right to interact with whoever you want to. Um, for example, if you create a local community, um, you have the you have the right to ban whoever in your community. You also have the right to ban someone from commenting on your YouTube channel, and you have, but yeah, you have the right to ban someone on your YouTube channel. But me, I don't ban anyone. And I even joke about the idea of someone creating multiple YouTube accounts and subscribing to me. Um, Now, in regards to Piers Morgan and Ben Shapiro, Piers Morgan should stop thinking he needs Ben Shapiro. Piers Morgan does not need Ben Shapiro. The last time I checked, Piers Morgan videos, he gets 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 views. He can bring on anyone he wants on his YouTube channel and he still does numbers. Now, Ben Shapiro said the reason why he stopped going on Piers Morgan Show is because he bring on Nazis. Piers Morgan only brought Nick Fuentes once. And then when he brought Nick Fuentes on his program, Piers Morgan challenged him on his misogynistic view, his anti-Semitic view, and his anti-Semitic view. And I thought Piers Morgan did a good job. Now, the part of the interview I agree with Nick Fuentes is about the 2020 election. So he only brought Nick Fuentes once, and Candace Owens has not appeared on Piers Morgan's show in a long time. But it is Ben Shapiro's choice not to go on Piers Morgan. Just like it is Tucker Carlson's choice not to go on Ben Shapiro's show. Ben Shapiro has tried to get Tucker Carlson on the show, and Tucker Carlson declined. So no one has to go to each other's show. So I just hope Piers Morgan can stop with this fake emotional outrage. Because he acts like the jealous ex-girlfriend who couldn't get over his ex-boyfriend breaking up with him. Because Ben Shapiro can say anything he wants about Piers Morgan show. At the end of the day, he will still be watching. He will still be watching. And also, the Daily Wire has not been able to recover from firing Candace Owens and losing Brett Cooper. And Jeremy Boring, ever since he stepped down as the CEO of the Daily Wire and started his own show on YouTube, Jeremy Boring YouTube channel has been rapidly growing. He went from 15,000 subscribers, now he has like 62,000 subscribers, and I think he will be on pace on reaching 100,000 subscribers. So Piers Morgan, I hate sounding like a broken record, but he does not need Ben Shapiro. And he does not need most of these YouTubers who stopped going on his show. I have not seen Destiny in a while. I have not seen David Pakman in a while. Kyle Kalinske only made like what, 2 appearances on Piers Morgan in 2024 after the presidential election, and then in 2026 when he was in a panel with Dave Smith and Michael Knowles. Jimmy Dore only brought him once. You gotta have that mindset. Oh, he doesn't want to come on my show anymore. Who cares? My show still does well. That should be Piers Morgan mentality. Now, who do I trust more between Ben Shapiro, Tucker Carlson, and Candace Owens? I trust Ben Shapiro more when it comes to the Tyler Robinson situation than I trust Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. I don't believe this bull crap that Israel was behind Charlie Kirk's death. Now, when it comes to foreign policy, Middle East policy, I'm not really that educated in foreign policy and Middle East policy. Now, Tucker Carlson, I do have a bad feeling about him. Like, he praised feudalism, he preferred feudalism as opposed to capitalism. Or him not saying anything about Christian being persecuted in Nigeria. I have a bad feeling about Tucker Carlson. But when it comes to foreign policy, I don't know because I'm not that well educated in foreign policy. Okay, now Piers Morgan, let's see how his show is doing. I hate sounding like a broken record, but his show still does well. So this is what he dropped today, 120,000 views. Okay, he had Mehdi Hassan, but I don't really watch Mehdi Hassan. So this had 400,000 views. I don't know these two people. It had 200,000 views. Dr. Phil, I'm familiar with him. I don't watch his show. It had over 200,000 views. I don't know these people, but this had 200,000 views, 300,000 views, 370,000 views, 330,000 views. And I don't know these people. It had 490,000 views. So I even replied to one of Piers Morgan tweet. He doesn't need Ben Shapiro. If Ben Shapiro doesn't want to do his show anymore, then so be it. He doesn't have to go on his show, just like Tucker Carlson doesn't have to go on Ben Shapiro's show, even though Ben Shapiro invited Tucker Carlson to come to his show. America, you have the right to interact with whoever you want to interact with. Okay, that's pretty much it.